I believe I've learned how to believe about the supply that God has for His people. So it was. And after building the Dream Center in LA, my church in Phoenix got jealous. They said, "Preacher, we need a Dream Center in Phoenix. We got everything LA has as far as crime and hurting people." And they just stay after me all the time now. Pray for me, but I didn't want to build a Dream Center in Phoenix because the one in LA just about killed me trying to raise the funds and keep it going. But they kept after me day after day. And finally, I said, okay. I stood up on a Sunday morning and said, "We have found a hotel that's empty. We can buy it for $4 million. And you've all wanted a Dream Center, so in 3 weeks we're going to receive an offering to buy this hotel for your day." All applauded. So the first week, I was going to preach on faith. So I stood up to preach the first, and I asked them to pray for 3 weeks about what they should get. But just as I began to preach, I looked at the audience, and I saw a pastor I knew well from Indonesia. Matter of fact, I preached at his church. He was building a great auditorium. I saw it. The roof was on. It would seat about 12,000 people. It was amazing. But he ran out of money. He couldn't borrow any more money. There the church said. And God spoke to me and said, "I want you to give all of your time today to that church." Now, folks, we don't have any reserve. We live from week to week. But I said, okay. And we gave him all of our tithes. It was about well over $200,000, almost $300,000. I said, well, I got 2 more weeks. And the next week, you wouldn't believe it, but the tsunami hit. And my church people came and said, "Pastor, we've got to take an offering out for these poor people in Indonesia that have gone through the tsunami." I didn't want to take an offering. I had my own tsunami. Amen. And I yielded. At the end of the service, we received an offering for them. It was over $315,000. And I said, "God, I've destroyed my offering now. Nobody's going to have any money left." So the next week, I preached a little sermon, and I just said, "Well, we'll receive an offering now for the Dream Center. If you want to give, God bless you, amen." Forgot all about it. Walked out of the service. I got a phone call from the treasurer. Said, "Pastor, we've totaled up the offering. Would you like to know what it is?" I said, "No." I didn't have anything. He said, "Pastor, it's $1,600,000 in cash. And over $2 million in pledges that I hadn't even asked for." And somebody else heard about it and gave the final, and it was paid for debt-free. It was shortly after that, I guess about several months later, when Katrina, the terrible hurricane, hit New Orleans. And my son Matthew said, "Dad, we've got to bring 300 families up there that are homeless to the Dream Center and take care of them for a year." I said, "Son, let the Texans and the Oklahomans take care of them. They're right there and they got a lot of more money." Amen. Amen. But he said, "Dad, I'm surprised at you. I've heard you preach that money follows ministry. I just hate it when they use my preaching against me." So, okay, we began to check how much it would cost to charter a bus to bring 60 people. And it was going to cost $10,000 a bus. And we would need, a multitude of buses to bring 300 families. But during that time, a man from the Kabbalah religion came into my office and said, I heard about what you're doing, bringing all these people to California." You see, nobody brought them that far. Nobody did. And he said, "I'm going to rent private jets to fly these people out." And every time a plane landed, the newspaper and the television was there. Matter of fact, they set up their cameras and their tile right on the Dream Center. So every time one of these things would land, they would interview these people. And the Dream Center became the darling of LA. Things began to happen. We didn't have the money. Dr. Joel heard about it. And he sent over $100,000. The Fort Square sent an equal offering. Trinity Broadcasting Networks, TV sent $200,000. They saw more so than all of the evangelists went through the place and gave $1 million to fix it. God began to send national television. CNN showed up and did a story. CBS, NBC. God began to send people. Dr. Phil showed up. Amen. And did 2 shows right from the Dream Center. Movie stars, Ben Stiller, Nicole Richie. I could go right on down the line. Patty Reagan, Ronald Reagan's daughter, and Schwarzenegger's wife, and I could go sports personalities. Magic Johnson showed up and bought Starbucks cards for all the Dream Center. Had a big barbecue. The fighter Sugar Ray Leonard showed up. Oh, believe it or not, Mike Tyson showed up. And when he showed up, I wore my earmuffs. Yes, sir. Amen. These personalities. Are you ready for this? They started coming to church. And I stood up one Sunday morning, and if you've been to the Dream Center, we have the disenfranchised. We have people that live under bridges. We have the poorest of the poor. We have the outcasts of America that nobody wants in their church. But something strange began to take place. I was getting ready for my run I told you about this morning. On my 60th birthday, I ran from Phoenix to Los Angeles. 436 miles to raise money for the Dream Center. It was a marathon a day for 19 days. And while I was training for that, I ran through the city, and I ran down through Skid Row, and I saw men on the street who had been let out of asylums because the government had run out of money. And they'd stand in the corner and just scream out. As I ran through the city, I could smell the smell of human waste. For people that lived in the open streets and under bridges and cardboard boxes. And I got discouraged. I prayed, oh God, how are we going to build a church? There's nobody. The fathers have deserted and left the families. There's anarchy, there's no law. How are we going to build a church here? God spoke to me these words. If you will reach people that nobody else wants, I'll give you people that everybody wants. And if you visit the Dream Center, you'll see the poor of the poor. But if you look closely, you will see between the pews some of the most beautiful people, the movie stars, and the beautiful people of Beverly Hills. And every time I see that, I'm reminded. When I look out and see Patricia Heaton, the famous movie star, Chris Tucker. The other day, Stevie Wonder came and asked if he could sing a song. My mind went back to God saying, you just reach everybody, and I'll take care of your needs. God said, I will supply and multiply the seed that you sow. Many of you know that I am Joyce Meyer's pastor. Recently, Joyce Meyer came and gave a huge amount of money to finish the floor for girls coming to return. And I was expressing my thanks to Joyce. I said, Joyce, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And she said, I heard Joyce Meyer's voice. Don't thank me. I'm just trying to pay my bill. What she was saying. I'm just seeing my need. I've come to the conclusion that there is no lack of money. I've come to the conclusion that I can ask anything, not for myself personally, but anything for the kingdom of God. Anything to get the gospel throughout the world. I can ask anything for the purposes of God. And I'm not just saying that, folks. I can ask anything for God's purpose. Anything. I close with an illustration. There have been 3 great moments in my life that I look back and recount that are very, very special. One of them was my first church in Davenport, Iowa. I grew from 76 to 4,000 in 8 years. Many of you know the story. That I had a part in holding a revival in Nashville, Tennessee. In that revival, Johnny Cash came, accepted Christ as his personal Savior. At that time, only Elvis Presley was more popular than Johnny Cash. So I met with him and I said, Mr. Cash, I got a vision. I'd love to have the world's greatest Sunday school rally. A Sunday morning Sunday school rally. The biggest in the history of the world. And I said, we can rent a baseball stadium. It'll hold up well over 30,000 people. And if you come and sing and I'll preach, I believe we can have a rally that will touch the city and the world. He agreed, by the way. His fee at that time was $100,000 for one appearance, which would be worth today about $300,000. He would not take a penny. He came free. He paid all of his bills. And that day, the largest crowd in the history of that city, a city of 100,000 people, over 30,000 people were there. And after I preached and he had said, I gave the invitation, and while he sang the old famous country song, come home, it's supper time. Over 6,000 people crowded in front of that great field stadium and accepted Jesus Christ as a personal Savior. When I walked out of that stadium, I've never been so happy in my life. I never thought I would see anything like that in my life. But when I walked out in the parking lot, there was a little guy there. A little guy shows up, it seems like every time a great day like this happens. And he looked at me and he said, Pastor, you got to be happy. I've never seen anything like what I saw today. Pastor, this is just wonderful. And I want you to know, Pastor, I'm very proud of you. Then he pointed his finger at me and said, but you can do more. That's bold. Phoenix, Arizona. The church is being blessed, and we built this new building. It was the second largest auditorium in America at that time. And oh, we like to have never finished it, got it paid for. But at last it's finished, and it's a day of the dedication. And I begin to worry, will anybody be there? Will anybody be there? 7,000 seats. I remember before walking in that I opened the door to sign, peeked in to see if anybody was there. And when I saw what I saw, not only was every seat filled, but people were down the aisle, standing around the middle. I really got scared. I was going to preach on the subject of how beautiful the temple was. Comparing it to our building, God spoke to me and said, I don't want anybody to get the glory but me today. And I changed my message. And I said, let the buses be destroyed if they take away from the glory of God. Let this building be destroyed if it takes away from the glory of God. Let this pastor be cut down and God put a man behind there to give him the honor. Because he and he alone is lovely. The power of God fell. People ran to the altars. The Holy Spirit, you could almost feel the breath of the angels went. Greatest day in my life. I walked out of the building. You know, I can't imagine how touched I was. And there was that little guy. He looked at me and said, Pastor, what a wonderful day. You're going to be so happy. I'm so happy. I never thought I'd see a church and service like I saw today. Pastor, this is unbelievable. I'm so proud of you. And then he pointed that finger at me and said, but you can do more. That's over one more time. The Dream Center is now not only built, but it's finished. And I'll never forget the day that not only was this building finished, but it was decorated. In my lifetime, I never expected it, first of all, to be finished, and certainly never to be paid for. But on the top floor, we burned the mortgage of the church that day. Greatest miracle I've ever seen. I mean, I walked in the parking lot just and guess who showed up? And put that little bony finger in my face and said, Pastor, I know you're so happy. I know this is the greatest day of your life. but you can do more. And every time that God has done something marvelous and wonderful, that little guy shows up. And he always reminds me that you can do more, because we got a God who's able to do exceedingly abundantly of anything we can ask or think. And I want to be that little guy. That little guy in your mind. That little hoarse voice. That every time God uses you to do something great, I want you to hear what I have to say. You can do more. You can do more. What are you laughing about? You can do more. God has used you greatly, and this church has done unbelievable things. But I want to say the latter house will be greater than the former. God has used this church, but you can do more. And I feel like the Holy Spirit has put a holy discontent into everyone in this place. I'm so excited. I love this crowd because you're young, just like me. Amen. I see these wonderful people from China, so excited about the work of the Lord Jesus Christ. And I truly believe that tonight, and I tell you, I really felt this anointing. I really felt this anointing. I feel like there's miracles in this house. The next Joyce and I may be here. The next Mother Teresa may be here. The next great church builder around the world may be here. There's a miracle in the house. I'm going to ask everyone in this building who will say, Pastor, I want to be the miracle of this house. I want God to use me. Pastor, I believe that I can do more, and I want to do more. I want to lay hands upon you and pray that God will do exceedingly abundantly above. If you want to do more, if you would like to be one of God's miracles, I want you to get up right now and come to this front as fast as you can, because I will pray.